When forever comes tomorrow, what has been will always be.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. We are sat here in the Cairngorms. It's just starting to rain, so we'll see how long we last.
Roll on Scotland.
Yeah, Scotland in February.
Yep.
Aífe's literally asleep in the buggy right there, so if you're wondering where she is, Oslo's roaming around in the background.
Last time?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, so we're back in the Cairngorms. Our last video was from Glenelg on our last trip to Scotland, which was in October. And I was intending to film a bit in between, but it just didn't quite work out. We were really busy over Christmas and we had lots of things going on, which we'll tell you about a bit in this video. But yeah, we're back in the Cairngorms because I'm starting, well, I've already started, but we're working on my third guidebook.
Yeah.
So after my Lake District book came out in September, I knew my next book, I pretty much knew straight away that I wanted my next book to be on the Cairngorms, simply because we love it here, don't we?
It's definitely probably one of my most favourite parts of the UK, without a doubt. Yeah.
And I think for me, it's like writing these books, like I'm really lucky that I don't always feel lucky, but I was going to say I self-publish, which is great because it means I have like full creative control over where I do a book to, how it's laid out, everything that goes in it. And the only reason why I say sometimes I don't feel unlucky is because sometimes it feels like a lot of decisions to make, but in general I love it, and I want these books to be something I'm really passionate about, and to do that I need to pick places that I'm really passionate about at certain times in my life. So at this point in my life, we just love the Cairngorms. We love coming here. It's a great place to bring Aífe as a toddler because there's just loads of toddler friendly stuff to do.
Yeah, it's like super accessible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not only for families, like there's really great big mountain walks here. Obviously we're in Scotland, so a few of the walks in the book are probably going to be overnight walks. There's going to be bothies, there's going to be wild camps. Yeah, it's going to be
lots of locks,
lots of glens.
Yeah,
it's going to be a really exciting book. Yeah, so that's kind of our focus for this year. And well, one of our focuses, we've got quite a few things going on, but one of our focuses for this year, and the reason we are back here now. But yeah, we thought we'd fill you in a little bit on what's been going on over the past 4 months since we filmed. One major thing is Harvey's got a new job.
I do. So I've just started work as a residential care worker. It's got a really good sort of hours, 3 days on, 6 days off, which I was like, wow, that actually sounds really enticing. And it's not easy work. It's really interesting work. And, you know, it's kind of making a very small difference. It's very kind of based on getting kids into the outdoors and using that as a therapeutic exercise practice, and it definitely makes me more aware of you know, the impacts of just good trying to do the best you can for your kids at the young developmental stages. It has a huge impact on them, and the more positive we can put into Aífe, the better. And so yeah, it's been really interesting so far, and it's a job which will work around everything else that we do.
It gives us a good work-life balance, doesn't it? Because
definitely.
It means you can go to work, and I'm, you know, obviously looking after Aífe at that time, and then Harvey's back, and we've got 6 days where we can either go off on a trip, or I can get some computer work done. We can have more family time. So I think it's been, you know, you've not been doing it that long, have you? But it's been pretty positive so far.
Yeah. So that all kind of like, I suppose that all started in December. So yeah, it's definitely been a bit of a kind of like pull away from sort of everything we've been doing so far for me, but hopefully as time goes on, I sort of ease into the role, then it means that I can then start focusing on back onto sort of more of the Athena stuff and developing YouTube and just lots of plans, lots to go for. So that's kind of one of the main big things for me, I suppose.
And it's kind of why we haven't filmed that much over the last 4 months, because we were kind of in a bit of a state of limbo, I guess, waiting to see what happened with this job. So we didn't do any trips or anything like that. We were just focusing on... Well, we actually went to Ireland over Christmas, which was really nice to see how some of Harvey's family, but...
Yeah, that was great, actually. Oh, he's over there. Hey, come on, here! Come on! So yeah, Ireland was great, and sort of New Year, and just sort of getting on with just getting on with the new year. January just seemed to like drag on forever. Yeah,
January was a really long, wet, wild month in the north of England anyway. And February is not much better at the moment, but...
Yeah, we've had a few nice days.
Yeah.
Thanks again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. As I mentioned in this little Q&A, my main focus of this year is my Cairngorms guidebook, but also building the Ramble membership with new guides as we travel around the UK. I recently worked with the writer and photographer Brooke, who made a new guide to the Pembrokeshire Coast National Park for the membership, and it looks amazing, as well as being really practical with lots of hikes, cafes and sites of interest to explore. It can be hard as a business owner and creator to delegate tasks to other people, but I'm getting better at it this year, and it was really cool to work with someone else and see such a fantastic outcome. All the guides on our website are available through our membership, which is such a great feature that Squarespace offers. You can essentially put certain content behind a paywall and monetize your expertise, whether that's courses, videos, or blogs. I have our guides available through our membership, as well as an exclusive blog, which I'm going to be sharing a bit of behind the scenes from this trip to the Cairngorms on. If you think Squarespace could be a platform that would work well for your business, then you can get a free trial by heading to squarespace.com. Then get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain by heading to squarespace.com/Athena Mella.
But yeah, definitely it's got us like looking forward into the year, and we've actually got quite a lot planned out already.
Yeah, it's like the first time in our relationship where we've kind of actually mapped out, not the full year, but like we've basically got 6 months of the year planned out. Partly because of Harvey's job, so like planning things into the blocks where he's not working. And also we just want to be a bit more organised and actually like make plans and do stuff. And since we finished our van conversion, that, you know, like the whole plan behind the van conversion was that we'd be able to travel, make content for YouTube, make content for our membership and for guidebooks. So that's basically our plan for this year. We are obviously here in the Cairngorms now. We're going to Dartmoor in March, working on a online guide for the membership. And if you guys are a member, make sure you check out, I sent an email out about a meetup that we'll be doing in March, and we're hoping to do a few more of those throughout the year. Probably starting off with just our members and then maybe opening it up to the rest of you if there's space and if we have capacity for that. But so Dartmoor in March, and then we've got a really cool trip to Finland in April to go ski touring. I've never skied before.
I've done a bit. I did like a season in Chamonix, just sort of working over there and skiing. So we'll be going ski touring. It's a hut to hut. We're going to take Aífe. The reason we're going in April is because the weather's actually just a bit more stable, and it won't be as cold. I think at the moment they're like battling with sort of -30 during the days. So yeah, keep it sort of nice and safe and possible with Aífe. So I'll be pulling her. One of us will be pulling her.
Yeah.
We've also got like a 60-kilo pulk to pull as well. So that's going to be it's going to be hard, but I think it's going to be.
it's going to be like a different kind of adventure for us, because it's definitely out of my comfort zone, because I've never skied before. And we're going with some friends as well, but we'll be the only people there with a little one, so we'll be kind of navigating that along with me learning to ski. But I think it's just going to be really fun. Like, it should be a really fun adventure, so we'll definitely be taking you guys along on that as much as we can.
Yep.
And then in May we're going to Cornwall. Really excited actually to head back down south. We don't go down south that often, because it's really long. Like, for us to get to Cornwall, it's 8 hours, I think. Is that right?
About that.
It's about 8 hours, and then, like, you know, it's almost like we could fly somewhere else quicker. So, but we've decided, you know, we're going to do it. What's Oslo doing? He's just looking. We're going to do it, going down to Cornwall for a couple of weeks in May, and then the plan for summer at the moment is a big van trip, isn't it, in the Alps?
Yeah,
in Europe.
Yeah, we're going to head down to Austria and then over into the French Alps for about 3 weeks to a month.
Yeah.
We're going to be going along with friends who've also got a kid, and just a bunch of climbing, some hut-to-huts.
Yeah.
Some nice alpine times.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah. Super excited.
Bit
Yeah.
of chill out with some adventures thrown in for good measure.
Yeah.
Because, well, it's the Alps.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, yeah, that's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
And then there's kind of like a few other little sort
things
of
here and
little
there,
things
aren't
here and there, potential of some bigger trips. Yeah, once
see.
we know more, then we'll let you know.
Yeah, we just wanted to give you a little sneak preview of what's coming up. And yeah, just in terms of YouTube and videos that you guys can expect to see from us, we are now planning on doing one video every 2 weeks. I used to do one video every week before Aífe, and then it all got very sporadic and there was no structure whatsoever, but I'm trying to be quite structured now this year, doing one video every 2 weeks. So yeah, just keep checking back every couple of weeks for our videos.
It feels like it's been ages since we chatted to you guys, so we decided that it'd be quite nice to sit and chat to you.
In the rain.
In the rain. It's actually a very pleasant day, and we're in a very nice area. If there's anything else, do feel free to drop any questions in the comments for the video, and maybe we'll try and like put together a Q&A in a couple of weeks' time. And then yeah, that's kind of that's it from us for the time being. I mean, we're gonna be filming while we're up here in the Cairngorms, and
yeah, our next video will be the continuation of this trip in the Cairngorms. Yeah, really excited to hopefully get some nice weather, some nice snow. Aífe keeps on talking about how much she wants to go skiing.
Yeah,
so
I'm not entirely sure where that's come from. She's like, Daddy,
obsessed with skiing.
Daddy, is that snow? Can I go on my skis? I was like, you don't have any skis. She's like,
I'm just going to shout Oslo because I know he's okay. Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, it's really cute.
And
And she's somehow ski obsessed.
Yeah. Whether or not she'll actually like it if we take her skiing. I mean, hopefully she will. But yeah, so we might end up taking her skiing if we can. But yeah, hopefully there'll be some snow, there'll be some nice walking and exploring, and yeah, we'll take you guys along. So see you in a couple of weeks, and don't forget to drop any questions down below. Check out the description for links to our website where we've got our membership and my guidebooks as well. And we were also sharing loads of really good content on Instagram on our Ramble family account, specifically about like traveling and exploring and hiking with kids. So yeah, do give that a follow if that is of interest. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, take it easy.
Thanks.
All the best to all of you.
Yeah, thanks for watching. I just remembered something else that happened over the last few months that we forgot to tell you about. It was Oslo's birthday in January and he turned 10. Can you believe it? 10 years old.
An old boy.
He is an old boy now, but you wouldn't know. He's so sprightly. He can literally still jump over, I don't know, 4 or 5 foot fences.
Yeah.
And gets over every stile with ease. Constantly wants to go on a walk.
Yeah.
Gives us his puppy dog eyes. He sleeps a lot in the daytime, but he's still
young at heart.
so young at heart. So that's our wonderful boy.
He is a good boy.
He's a good boy. We love him. Have you awoken from your slumber? Where are we? What's that there, Aífe? What is it?
It's touch.
It's church. Is it pretty?
Look.
It's nice. Should we go see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready? You want to stay there?
Here goes Aífe. See how the van's looking. Here's our little cosy van. It's so nice to be back in the van, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. We just got
For the
the
day.
cushions done.
Yeah.
And
Got our
covered.
cushion covers done by a local girl called Amy. I'll put her details down below in case anyone's in like the Lake District area and looking for some upholstery. So they look really good.
Yeah.
We've got our sheepskins on there. The reality of van life. We do have a brush.
Yeah, whatever. Boring.
I actually love our doormat. I think that was from Dunelm. And then the rug we got from Hair and Wild. Our van, by the way, is much nicer than our house.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, yeah. For now.
For now. Until we get our own house. What are you building, Aífe?
Oh, no, it doesn't, does it? Wow. That's pretty cool.
What are you building, Harvey?
Building? Oh, just building our dream house.
Nice. These magnet tiles are so good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Not sure
one
who's
more.
having more fun. Yeah. And I made some banana blueberry chocolate cake before we left. So we're going to have a little tea and cake break. It tastes better than it looks.